Right folks, I've had the Chinese parts come through. Nice looking barrel. Crankshaft. Looks nice, finely finished machine. Gasket set, doubled up. And one piston. I think the first thing to do is to put now remind me, I put the circlips up there this time so we don't lose them. I'll put the gasket set up there. Just check that it's the right one. Oh, I got two of them as well. It was a double up. It was £3 for one set, or £3.27 for two lots. I struggled to think which way to do it. There we go. Some new bearings in there. Well, I put the bearings in some time back. The only thing I've done was I broke the elbow off here. But I've oh, that was what was causing the bad tick over. In here, the takeoff, when the two halves are together, can you see it? There was a little bit, like it was a half the chamber size of like mug guns, you know, additives hardened and what have you, and it was fairly loose in there, and it was just moving backwards and forwards in there and blocking the hole up. Now it's fine. I've just stuck my oily brush in my beard. Now, well, there are no pins on this to locate the gasket. I think there are. There's one there. There isn't one anywhere else, there's only the one. So we'll have to watch that. Don't want to get that trapped in there either. That's no good, is it? That's better. Now, I'm just going to have a look in the box, see if there's a roll pin come out of there. In position. I can't see one. I'm looking for the bolts. Here they are, stuck to the magnet. And there's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, there's the other dowel there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. So I'll try and push that onto down onto there. Try and get my 8-year-old. I like this sword. I like this saw. Ah, lovely. Oh, better with the crank in, wouldn't it? I put new seals in. I found a set of seals I had. Crankcase seals. Startup lube in there. Now, this side's which? That side is the clutch, so the clutch will be this side, so that will go in that way, and that should go down into there, I believe. Nice. And And this is that's the plug side, yep, that's right. It's a Sunday afternoon, the sun's shining, it's really warm. Right, and the twiddler, there's the twiddler. I haven't put any cement or anything on the gasket because I found that when you put it on, if there's any squeezes out into the crankcase, after a time the petrol breaks it down. You end up with it in your fuel and in your lines and in your, you know. So we'll just do them dry. There doesn't appear to be any in on the factory because they don't put it in now. They never seem to stick to the crankcase, so I think they must use them dry. A long way. Isn't this the right spanner? Screw thing. Right, let's have a look. What size this is. It's an odd ball. Yeah, I like this little saw. It's powerful, but it's light. Ideal for when you're snedding. Do liming over there, snedding here. If they're upright, you sned them. If they're lying on the ground, rather, you sned them. And if they're upright, you brush them. That's the way it goes. I used to brush all the trees in the forest when I was a lad. Used to get 10 pence 100 or half a crown. That was 2 and 6pence in our money. If they were a bit heavy, like. But then I stopped doing it. I reckon it wasn't helping them grow anymore. I suppose if you remove some of the lower branches and on the outside, photosynthesis would be cut down, so you wouldn't have as much wood made. But that's on a technical point. That's a Mensa answer. I'm dripping. Nice, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah. That's lovely. I think that's now that one. I think that's the right pipe for the end. Could be too long that. Looks it. Right, folks, what should we do next? We'll put the barrel on. This is the box it come in. I don't know. Best Chinese quality. Somebody left me a comment and says all those people who buy Chinese are traitors. He's probably running around in a Chinese car. Got a Chinese washing machine, Chinese brake pads, Chinese wheel discs, the Chinese phone. Eh? It's double standards, isn't it? Double standards. I've got no quarrels with the Chinese shopkeeper, and I won't go any further than that. It's just now where's I put the bearing? Where's the little end bearing? Had it. It is. Put a bit more in there, just for the start-up. Looking very shiny. Looking very shiny. Shall we put the rings on before we? I need to go and get another pair of glasses. Can't see cars. Marks on for the pins. Arrow point forward. There's the bottom pin. There's top pin. Pins are at the top. Grooves at the top. Grooves upwards. Please don't break. It's the way I spread them, said the Duke to the Duchess. The pin. Realize I haven't done it before. I'm not teaching my granny to suck eggs. Right, it's just let's just sit over there. I'm just going to push it back a bit. What is that wind? It's not wind. Right, then those on. Now, these, I think, go on here. I think the little thrusts for they're indented. It's got a step in them. Can you see it? So I would imagine they go in. Which way do you think? Oh, look, the fit over there. Oh, they go into the. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Eh? They locate into the Conrad little end eye. They're like bearing bushes on the edge, but they could be easily lost down the crankshaft. I don't think you could see that, could you? So I'm going to put the bungs in. bungs in. So I can retrieve them if they do go. And I go into the wrong way around. Oh, the bearing sticks out from the conrod. Easy to take the slack up apparently, I would think. I put a bit of grease in there so that it's. This is where you don't want the shakes when you put this in, or it'll all fall out. Just put the. Did I put the pin, folks? Come on. Where is it? Where's the pin gone? That's the old one. That's the old one. Ah, I've got the right bearing in. Is that? That's the clutch bearing. They're both the same size. Where is let me put the pin. Well, here it is. Forwards, which is that one. Let's see. Well, you see that? You see the up in there? Right, pins now. I've lost my red pliers. Do you know where I put them? Shakademus and pliers. And another one so it springs in. Right. One circlet. That's nice. That's nice, that's nice, that's sad and blue, 'cause I ain't got the boogaloo. I'm lost on last, can't do my thing. Gimme that thing, gimme that, gimme that. 19. Whew. Gimme that thing, gimme that. 1965, I think. I was just breaking out on the dance circuit. And that one popped in, did you hear it? Take the bungs out, put them back in the rack, keep a tidy shop. Pointing forward, basket, and that way on. Gimme that thing, gimme that, gimme that. Oh, it's a nice barrel, that. I like it in it. Oh, I can see it's been honed nicely. Oh, it is. It's a hairy un, it says. Hairy un. This is a make. So, right. Let's get this on. See if we can do it fairly quickly. Inlet port exhaust. Inlet. Got the ring holder in her. move the another pair of glasses. Oh, I'm dripping. Oh, I put it at the wrong one, that's not the rubbing. Is it? Just put it back in. Oh, dripping, man. Oh, my specs have fell off. Specs have fell off with the specs have fell off. I've got specs have fell off. As you can see, I used a nice pair of ring clamps there. So there's ringing around a bit. Battery went on us. This camera does not get hot and the batteries are nearly exhausted. Does anybody know why? Should that happen? Oh, nowhere near it. Oh, it's popped. Popped on me. That one should be way around here. Oh, it wouldn't close. Oh, it wouldn't close off. Come on. Anyone else has cut this out, I like to show that we're all fallible. They're all fallible. And not infallible. Really mashed the gasket up. Well, there's a lump of gasket sticking out the top there. There's one on the other side. You see that something to watch out for. Wouldn't allow it to sit down properly. I'm going to get my knife. Looking good. I can hang it back up. Four head bolts, which were the smaller. Which were the smaller ones. I've only seen two. I've seen three. Is it stuck to the one missing? I can't see it. Oil pump. Carburetor, new one. Oh, I thought that was it there. It's not. So I've dropped it somewhere. Typical Digwell. Typical Digwell. It might be in the old block, mightn't it? There's that. That's in the old block. That's just over there. Now, it's in the saddlebag boxes. Gasket's not just got quite big enough holes in it. At last. Note the shim washer. And it's got a spring washer as well. Now, how many clicks of the wrist? This will be about £10, I would think. I don't know how many meters that is. Probably about 12 and a half. Let's see. Click, click. Click, click. Click, click. Right. Right. I'm sad and blue because I had got the boogaloo. I think the first thing to go in is possibly what stands in there, so there's something in between. What is it? What is it? It's the rubber. A rubber thing. Look at that. Yeah. It's got to have a gasket. That's obviously on there. As well, look. Gasket. Yeah, there. What's that one? I don't recognise that. That's nothing to do with it. Perhaps it's over there. Ah, there's one of them. It was there all the time. Yes. Goes with. Nah. The gasket's still on there. No? But that doesn't look leak proof. Oh, I put you on the wrong one. That doesn't look very. So it'll make a. Get the knife on that. Get the knife on it. Make a good seal. Here's a raised bit. The gasket's not that thick, it'll not allow it to pull up and make a seal, and then that'll knacker up completely your eye, your pulse. Your crankcase pulse. I reckon I've rebuilt this. We're going to buy a new one because I thought, well, they're only £100. Well, they're £100. But when I looked at the parts for it, I got the barrel and the piston and the gasket kit for 17 quid delivered. Good, eh? Sure, that's too big, that. There isn't a shorter one. There's no shorter one. No. Right, now what do you reckon? That's got to push through this. Which way does it go? Goes that way. And the rubber bellows have to come through it. Without breaking it. There it comes. I've got it the wrong way around, which is a typical Digwell. No, that's right. That's not right, is it? That's it. And then the bellows are through. What else does there need to be? Anything else? I'm not sure where these go. I'm not sure whether. Obviously a fuel pipey bit. Ah, it goes on the back there. Ah, yep, done it wrong. Start again. Start again, folks. It's a heat shield, I think. It has to go in the back of there. What's the? Oh man. Oh. There's the old one. So, camera's just told me it's overheating. That's the new one. No, that one goes on that plate there. And then it goes. So we've got to get the cheapy woody bits over there. I think. Seem right. Oh, wrong way around. Big hole goes over there. Put your tube through. Pulse tube. Which is this? Nice to go through there. Through there. I think. Oh, come on, Digwell. Use your 18 pence. Why does your camera overheat, folks? DJI. There we go. That's not right. That's not right. Oh, it could be. That's it. You see, it's getting further and further away from you. Small screw goes in there, bolt. Leave it there. Still a bit wrong, that. It's more like it. I'm going to put this piece on here. I missed it overheating, it's a bit warm. You see all this in here, it has to go over there. Be careful with this, you don't bust it, because I'll punch it while pushing it in with a pair of scissors. Right. A little screwdriver just to get in the back of the lip. Like that. And try it. Wriggle it in. Wriggle it in. That's it, it's nearly out. Let's flick it in. Finish like that. And then there's a little brass piece, like a ring, that holds it open. That stops it collapsing. I don't think it's quite in yet. Stops the bellows collapsing under depression. And then I think we put the carburetor on. Oh, this is the... Oh, that's the one that should have gone through the hole. Ah, I doubt we'll get onto that now. I just sound air out of it. Cut you off for a minute. Right, so when you've got I'm correct, I've got the wrong pipe on. I've got this bloody great big fuel pipe on it. The gasket on the carburetor, the carburetors come in different shades. These two holes, because the pulse pipe attaches to the top, right? These carburetors come to cover ones with pulse pipes in the bottom or whatever, so you need to blank those off with the gasket that you get in the set, so that they're blanked off. Slide it in there. Start them off. We're going to got everything in. Oh. No, that's hot. Pulse pipe. Like that. Just lining these up to the brass holes in the plate back. Feel it in there, and that's it. And this should just pop in at the back of the crankcase. The crankcase backs. It pulls up all nice and square, so there's no air leaks. Right. Now, what can we put on there? Put the what's on this side? I think that goes on. Like that. Yeah. I think we're on the clutch side, aren't we? I think the pump goes in next. Pump goes in there. Air expander too, that's the adjuster, feed adjuster. Probably the grease around the rubber. I hope it slip into the slot. Take the pump off. That's it. Just to push that in on its jack, and then just push the pipe into the hole. Now, I noticed when it came apart, there's a, I don't know what the hole is there, it's a breather I think, the tank, but I remember that there was a little circle in it like this, like a piston pin. It was in there. But I don't know why. I bet there was a filter on the back of that or something. Was it? I've not got any more bits. Let me just snap it in. Snap it in. I don't know what it does. Might be a tank breather. For petrol. Yeah, because there's one on the top there, you would normally see one. Well, that's there, I'll put the two short screws in. Short or long? Not them. The short ones. Let's see big then. Ah, here they are. 3 mil. M3. M3. Short. I think they're too short. And then I suspect we're going to put that on first. Backtrack. Yeah, I know, you all knew it. I'd forgotten it. Camera's getting hot still. Going off in a second. Let's see that over. The worm over. Just want to have a look at that, see what. Something missing, but I don't know what. Okay. That. How does it drive? What drives it? Okay. What drives it? Go that way on. Now. Right. Must be. Right, it's right there. Ah, I see. I see now. That's why these are cut back. That fits into the slots into there. When the clutch goes in. Well sorted. So that's it, folks. It goes in there. Get the right socket. Small T 20. No, 20. One of these. No. Small one. No. I have half a click. And the pump, well, you can set it when it's all on, but clockwise less, anti-clockwise more. Or set them high. Set them high as they're all in. Now this goes on that way. Ah. Like that. And that goes in there. Right. Small, short, 4 short. M3s. Box is starting to get empty. It must be nearly there. I might even get a start up today. I'm really ready to make a plunge on a 3120 just for a bit of fun. Just for a bit of fun. For Christmas, for my anniversary. Right. Bolts. Bolts are queer. They're hinged behind these slots. Like so. Gasket should hold them in. The wrong way. Stuck. Plate. I need to look for some grubby nuts. One grubby nut. Huh. I've only got one grubby nut. Whoever dropped the other one? Clutch washer. Which side's this? This is the clutch in there. Okay. Drum. Drum. Bearing. Bearings are the same as